Hari Om, Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 10, Vibhuti Yoga, Glories of Bhagwan Krishna, verse 28. In the last verse, Bhagwan Krishna said, among the horses, I am Uchchai Shravas. Among the elephants, I am Airabada. Among men, I am the king. Verse 28. Ayudanamagam Vajram Dhenunam Kamaduk Prajanaschasmi Gandharpaham Sarvanamasmi Vasugigim. According to Srimad Bhagavata Purana, there was a sage named Tvashta. Ayudanam Aham Vajra. Why Bhagavan is saying I am Vajra among the Ayudas? So according to Srimad Bhagavata Purana, there was a sage named Tvashta who had a devout and pious son named Vishwarupa. Vishwarupa was highly spiritual. Indra felt a sense of insecurity and fear in his mind that Vishwarupa may become Indra of Devalok because of his pious nature. This is like the present chief ministers who always spend sleepless nights about the second in command or the deputy chief ministers or powerful ministers in their ministry. Whether this fellow will occupy my chair. Not political, just for the purpose of easy understanding. In a fit of rage, Indra killed Vishwarupa. When sage Tvashta came to know of this, he became furious and performed a yajna with the purpose of avenging the death of his son. From that fire was born another son. He named him as Vritarashura. Vritarashura's sole aim and purpose of life was to avenge the death of his brother. Vritarashura meditated and undertook a penance, severe penance, as a result of which he was granted a special boon. As per that boon, no weapon, whether made of iron or steel or wood, or any weapon which is wet or dry, cannot kill him. So he was also granted the boon that his power would go on increasing during the battle. This power even Vali had. Upon being granted this boon, Vritarashura waged a battle against Indra and his forces. He gave a crushing defeat to Indra. Indra had to run for his life. Vritarashura then took over the Indralok. He declared himself unilaterally that I am the Indra of Indralok. Indra sought the help of Lord Brahma and Shiva. Both of them said, we are helpless. Then all the three went to Bhagavan Vishnu to seek his help. Vishnu advised Indra first to make a weapon out of sage Dadichi's bones. Because of the Narayana Kavach he possessed. Dadichi had Narayana Kavach. Then befriend Vritarashura and finally kill him. This is the suggestion given by Vishnu. Due to Narayana Kavach, sage Dadichi's bones were extremely strong. Indra approached the sage and he, on a request made by Indra, the sage happily sacrificed his life for the welfare of this world. Then the bones were collected and given to Vishwakarma. Some people say it is the spine, some say it is the hip. Let us say bones. The bones of sage Dadichi were collected and it was given to Vishwakarma, who made that Ayudha, Vajra Ayudha, the most powerful weapon till today in this world. After Indra got the weapon, Indra managed to befriend Vritarashura. Once, when Vritarashura was asleep on seashore, Indra collected sea foam, which was neither dry nor wet. Then he wrapped the Vajrayudha with the sea foam. We all know the Vajrayudha is not made of any metal or wood. It was made of bone. Then he attacked Vritarashura. Vritarashura was killed by the powerful weapon. So this is the story of Vajra. Bhagwan Krishna says, Among the weapons, I am Vajra, that Vajrayuda. Then Bhagavan says, Denu namasmi kamaduk. He says, in cows I am Kamadhenu. Kamadhenu is not an ordinary cow, like the cows which we are seeing on the road or in anywhere. Ordinary cows gives only milk, whereas Kamadhenu gives whatever you desire, that too instantly. There is no time gap. You think, you get it. If you have a Kamadhenu and if you go and ask, I want 10 crores of money, pish, 10 crores will be in your hand. Then I want the costliest bike which my neighbor has, pish, immediate. Then you will say, I want the costliest car, immediate. I want the house, super house, pish, immediate. I want a beautiful girl, immediate. I want to be the king of earth. I want to be the king of Devalok, like Vrudrasura, immediate. Tak, 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 everything will be given. But next I know what we will ask. Never say, I want to be the God. Your wish will be immediately fulfilled. There is no time lag, immediate. You will die instantly of cardiac arrest. You will merge with Bhagwan Krishna because you wanted to become God. So whatever you got, it becomes useless for you. You will be Krishna and you can only look at them from the heaven. Once you die, no property you can claim. And second point which you have to think is, you have many wishes, we have, not you, we have many wishes and desires to be fulfilled. Some work is always there, some purpose is there in our life. So morning to evening, we are doing something, whether useful or useless. We are doing something. You go to the road at 9 o'clock, completely flooded with cars and bikes. Everybody is going somewhere for photo. We don't know, but some purpose is there. In case if our wishes are fulfilled in a few seconds, then what we will do the rest of the time? How long we can sit idle? We need to think on this. Then the story of Kamadhenu is, sage Vasishta had a Kamadhenu. Sage Vasishta was a Brahma Rishi. He never wanted anything for himself or his family from Kamadhenu. He was feeding it with grass, banana, fruits, food, whatever he had, he was giving it to Kamadhenu. He treated the Kamadhenu as his own daughter. And importantly, never give a cow anything that you have off-eaten or tasted. It is a Mahapapa. Anything you give, it must be fresh, new. Nothing that wasted bananas or anything, spoiled things, you should not give to a cow. It on its own, it eats. That's a different matter. You don't give it. That is the point. Then Vasishta during his entire lifetime did not ask any favor or want anything from Kamadhenu, even though Kamadhenu was ready to give. Vishwamitra, before he became a sage, he was a king. When he was a king, he happened to go through a forest where Brahma Rishi Vasishta was living in his hut. The king and his entire battalion of soldiers were very tired, maybe due to their long journey. Sage Vasishta saw him, so he invited all of them to come to his hut. He served them with water and requested them to have food. King Vishwamitra thought this was only a courtesy call, because anyway Vasishta is living in a hut. How he can give the food for Vishwamitra and also to the battalion, to the army? So he was suspecting it. He simply said, no, thanks. I don't want it. Thank you very much for your offer. That kind of a thing he said. But Sage Vasishta insisted, no, you must come and have food in my hut. Because it is a duty of a sage to serve the king. When he and his battalion sat for food, a magic happened. A big banana leaf was kept before them. Vishwamitra thought some small thing will be offered. But a big banana leaf was kept before them. Then the magic started. Payasam, potato roast, sepangang roast, that is Arabi roast, beans puriyal, sweet raita, cucumber carrot raita, curry patta leaf chutney, paruppu tohel, aviyal, paruppu usli, more kutu, puri, chapati, vadai, tamarind rice, coconut rice, lemon rice, sweet pongal, followed by pure Kamadhenu ghee, akkara vadisal, a special dish made in Tamil Nadu, followed by pure Kamadhenu ghee, ven pongal, another dish in Tamil Nadu, followed by ghee, jalebi with rabdi, gulab jamun, basundi, rice, sambar, pineapple rasam, appalam, vadam, then banana chips, potato chips, uh, curd rice sprinkled with kismis, cashew, etc. Mango ginger pickle, Alfonso mango, fresh mango. Each mango will cost 2000 rupees, something similar to that. Banana, jackfruit dipped in honey, badam ghee, everything it was given. Finally, hot water with mixed with Kashmir saffron and cardamom for digestion was also given. Then sweet corn. Vishwamitra could not eat everything. Many of the dishes which I have mentioned are dishes from Tamil Nadu. So, if you don't understand, just leave it. Vishwamitra could not eat in everything. The food was extremely tasty, delicious to the core. Even though Vishwamitra had the best cooks in his kitchen, he never tasted something like that. After eating, his eyes were rotating and he forgot he was a king. He slept under the Aswatha tree for a while. When he woke up, Vashishta asked him whether you want to have some snacks and hot milk. Vishwamitra refused. He said, nothing doing. For the next 1 week, I will go on Ekadasi. That is what he said. Vishwamitra thanked sage Vashishta profusely and wanted to thank his wife for such a wonderful and tasty food. Vashishta said, you must thank my daughter, this cow. Vishwamitra was surprised. This cow? Vashishta said, yes, this is Kamadhenu, wish-fulfilling cow. You order anything, it gives instantly. It is the duty of the sage to serve the king who protects the sages. Hence I requested Kamadhenu to serve the delicious food to you and your army. Vishwamitra's devil mind started working. He requested Vasishta to hand over the cow to him. He said to Vasishta, what you will do with this cow? Anyway, you don't require anything from the cow. You never asked anything. You are wearing only old torn clothes, one dhoti. Wife is also not wearing any costly things, any jewel or etc. She is wearing only cotton sarees. So any precious thing that is below or above the earth belongs to the king. He is quoting a rule. Even today, this is the rule. So he said, you must give the cow to me. The more Vishwamitra asked, the more it was refused by Vasishta. The more it was refused by Vasishta, the more Vishwamitra wanted to have it. Finally, Vasishta said, nothing doing. I will not give the cow to you. You can go now. Vishwamitra got terribly angry. He said, hey, old sage, I thought I will give respect to you and take the cow with your permission, even though I can take the cow without your permission. You don't deserve such treatment or respect. He ordered his soldiers to take the cow. The soldiers caught hold of the cow and started dragging it with great difficulty. The cow was shedding tears for the first time. It was breathing heavily with anger. It was expecting orders from sage Vashishta. Vasishta's eyes became red and his eyes also started shedding tears. Now Vashishta requested Kamadhenu to produce powerful soldiers to defeat Vishwamitra and his army. Most powerful soldiers emerged from the angry breaths of the cow. Vishwamitra and his entire army was defeated in no time. Vishwamitra ran for his life. Ashamed of the defeat, anger boiling like volcano, Vishwamitra straight went to Himalayas and performed tapas. Bhagwan Shiva appeared and gave him all the astras. Armed with the powerful astras, Vishwamitra straight went to sage Vashishta's ashrama. In no time his astras were made powerless by Kamadhenu. Vishwamitra again cried, "Oh, Bhagavan Shiva has cheated me. These astras are useless before this Kamadhenu." The Vashishta, the sage, he went again to Himalayas and performed severe tapas. This time he was given Brahmastra. Vishwamitra's rage did not subside. Armed with Brahmastra, which is a nuclear weapon of that time, Vishwamitra again went to Vasishta's hut. He called out Vashishta and he fired the Brahmastra also against Vasishta. Vasishta was holding his Brahmadandam, even though the entire Devas, entire semi-gods, they were looking at what will happen to sage Vasishta. But nothing happened. His Brahmadandam swallowed this Brahmastra also. Then this time felt terribly ashamed. Again Vishwamitra went to Himalayas, performed tapas. Time is a great healer. Wonderfully it changes people. Vishwamitra, by continuously doing tapas, without his knowledge, he was moving higher up in the spiritual journey. His anger was not there because he was continuously doing tapas, contemplating upon self. So anger completely gone. Because of his continuous tapas, he also became a Brahma Rishi. The entire world, Munis and saints accepted him as Brahma Rishi. But Vishwamitra was not happy. Only a person who is having a knowledge in the subject, only a scholar in the subject, can appreciate another scholar in the same subject, not others. For you and I, anybody who speaks is a great scholar. But normally, only another scholar, if he recognizes that person will be happy. So, Vishwamitra was not happy when the entire world said you are Brahma Rishi. He wanted to have this word from Vashishta. So, he went to Vashishta. Both of them smiled. And then Vashishta accepted you are a Brahma Rishi. This is the story of Kamadhenu. The point to be noted is, Kamadhenu will come to a person who desires nothing in this world or in the other world. Even if we get Kamadhenu, it will be useless for us because our personal desires it will not fulfill. If you ask 1 rupee, it will vanish. So that is the point. Second is the easiest way to get Kamadhenu is not to have any desire. If you achieve that goal, Kamadhenu will come and stand in your courtyard. But the only thing is, in addition to your present work, you have to go and get the grass, banana, etc. for Kamadhenu. So, before asking Bhagwan Krishna to give you a Kamadhenu, just think of this. Then, Prajanaschasmi Gandharvagam. Among the beautiful creations for progeny, Bhagwan Krishna says, I am Manmada. You see the creations, if you carefully see the creations, everything is extremely beautiful. Lions, male lions have manes. Peacock has beautiful feathers. Every animal and bird, including human beings. That is why we are looking at the mirror several times. Each one is crafted beautifully by Bhagwan Krishna. Bhagwan Krishna is the greatest architect. Wonderfully created this world and the beings of this world. In the creations of Bhagavan, Manmada is supposed to be the most attractive, the beautiful person. Manmada has got 5 flower-tipped arrows, one each to kindle the pleasures of one sense organ. Bhagavan says, I am Manmada. Anyway, Bhagavan's beauty is indescribable. You cannot describe Bhagavan Krishna's beauty by words. You have to only think about it. Only if you are blessed, you can see him in your mind. Then, Sarpana must be Vasugiki. That is, among the poisonous snakes, I am Vasugi. We have seen the story of Vasugi in the previous verse. So, it offered itself to be a rope for churning the milky ocean. A dangerous, poisonous snake, but offered itself to be the rope for churning the milky ocean. Vasuki. Now verse 28. Ayudanamagam vajram Denunamasmi kamaduk Prajanaschasmi gandarbhaga Sarvanamasmi vasugigim. Next verse we will see tomorrow. Harihom Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Narayana 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 Narayana